Hey YouTube fam, thank you so very much for joining me today. Hope that you are doing well. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I say welcome, welcome, and welcome. So I'm gonna just jump right into this, y'all. I'm sure you have already heard about this story because it's all on every social media platform there is. It's all over the news stations. It's everywhere. This is about another lawsuit from a 29-year-old rapper named Deja Blanding, aka Dank Demoss. And according to Dank Demoss, she is or has filed a lawsuit against Lyft because the driver, one of their drivers, denied or refused her a ride because of her size. Yes. And like I said, it's only on every platform that you can name. And I do have that clip to share. I'm sure you've seen it, but I'm going to share the clip with you anyway in case somebody has not seen it. But before I do, please click that thumbs up button, share, and subscribe. And there's a notification bell on the side. Click that too so that you will be notified of when I upload new content. So yes, let's get to this story. Let me share this clip with you, and of course I will have my comments, my 2 cents, and that's why I had to do this, because no one has addressed the real issue. So let's go.
The story, and my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Blanding whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit. Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I get the money and flip it and make some food.
Dank Demoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there to make my comments. Now, first of all, I don't think it was anything wrong with the Uber. I mean, he was very respectful. He said it as kindly as he could possibly say it without just outright telling her, right? He was very kind. He was just very courteous. He said that, I'm gonna refund you your money, but you should maybe call an XL. But she refused that. Some people can be delusional. They don't. She said she can fit a car smaller than that. Yeah, you may, but are you really comfortable? But anyway, yeah. But so I don't think it was anything. He wasn't rude. I mean, he was just trying to be a perfect gentleman, so to speak. He wasn't disrespectful, anything. But I think I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. No pun intended. No pun intended. Dank Demoss, you are obese. You are too overweight. Y'all remember the Mandisa Manley last year? She passed at 47, and she passed from complications of class 3 obesity, which is when your BMI, or when your body mass index, is 40 and above. Okay. And so Mandisa died of complications of obesity. And I'm not being trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. I'm just keeping it real. Dank Demoss, you are too big. It's time for you to start taking better care of yourself. If you, from my understanding, you are just about 500 pounds. That is too big, baby. That is too much weight and stress on your heart. It's too much stress on all of your internal organs. And I'm coming from a place of love. I'm not coming up from a place of being disrespectful or mean or anything like that. And if anyone truly, those who truly, truly love you, they will tell you this, that it's time for you to open up your eyes. Instead of this been a lawsuit, it should have been an eye opener to yourself to say, yes, it's time for me to take better care of myself. It's time for me to lose some of this excessive weight. You are just too big. I'm just telling you like it is. I'm going to call a spade a spade. You are just too big. You are only 29 years old. Mandisa made it to 47. But I don't know. If you continue to go the way that you were going, I don't even know if you will make it to that 47. It is time. If you are not overweight because of a health condition, but it's only because of you're not able to push that plate back, it's time. It's time to get yourself together. It's time for you to start taking care of yourself. If you don't love your own self, who's going to love you? Who's going to love you? You have got to love yourself enough to say enough is enough. And like I said, I'm just addressing the elephant in the room since it don't appear. All of these views I've seen, no one has said anything about that. Not specifically, not addressing the elephant in the room like I am. And like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but I'm trying to just get her to take responsibility. It is time for you, Dank Demoss, to take responsibility and accountability for your own action. This whole entire video, this whole thing, the lawsuit, everything is about your weight. So it should be a wake up call. And then you say that you were so embarrassed and so hurt and humiliated. Well, who would have known about this, baby, if you did not put it out there on social media? You are the one that exposed yourself. No one else. No one would have known about this except for you and that Lyft driver. No one. So if you were that embarrassed, I can't tell. I can't tell. Not that since you put it all out there on social media. But it's time to take care of yourself. It's time for you to push that plate back. Stop eating all that sugar, them sweet drinks, carbs, all of this stuff that's not necessarily healthy for you. It's just time to get things in order. Okay. So I will digress and let me continue with this video because I just had to make that clear that it's not, the whole thing is about your weight. So you can't really say that, oh, somebody, people are talking about me. It's all, the whole thing is purely about your weight. So let's continue with this video.
too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna end it there. She wants people to see what bigger people go through. Like, again, I'm gonna say it again. If you are not that size because of a health condition, then you need to take responsibility for that, and need to start taking care of yourself. And then they say, you know, other people her size they jumping on the bandwagon. I say that to them too. If it's not if it's not because of a health condition, it's time, y'all, to take better care of yourself. It's a lot of things out here to help you drop that weight and just, you know, get in better health. Love yourself. And another thing I don't like what the attorney said. The attorney said that it's a protective characteristic in Michigan. I get that. But to say or to try to compare it to the color of your skin, no one has control of what the color of their skin would be when they're born. That's not a choice that we have. So I don't understand how that can be a comparison. That is no comparison, okay? Number 2, you said religion. Well, religion is not on your face either, not unless you are wearing certain clothes that will that's a telltale sign of the type of religion. But you know, these things are not a comparison to someone that's just overweight. I mean, it's just, and then, you know, then I think about their weight limitations everywhere. Weight limitations on rides. Y'all remember that young teenager? I think he was 16. He fell off the ride or something like that due to his weight. Because they have to check your weight. Like I said, it's weight limitations. It's weight limitations on certain equipment, like exercise equipment. You go to the gym, they are labeled. Some of them are labeled with the weight limitations. That's why they have, you know, that the real before I even forget about this, it's even weight limitations on coffins. Did you know that? If you are over a certain weight, if you are over the standard weight, which I think is like 300 pounds, you have to pay extra for a coffin. Did you not know that? So there's weight limitations on a lot of things. There's weight limitations on a lot of things. But again, y'all, I think this lawsuit will not go to trial. I don't think it will. I think it will. They will just either throw it out, or they will settle out of court. I think they will settle out of court more than likely. But you see, if they don't settle out of court and they go to court and she, you know, wins this, then, you know, there's going to be some other people that's in the same situation that's going to file lawsuits. I'm just saying, but y'all tell me y'all thoughts. What do you think? What would you have done if you was in that situation? You didn't even necessarily, I mean, I guess because you have that type of service, you're a Lyft driver or Uber driver, you have that type of service, then you have to decide, you know, if that's something that you want to do. That man just didn't want his car to be destroyed, or, you know, something to break. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. He said his tires, whatever. But I think it's a nonsense lawsuit, and I think I don't think he was wrong, but that's just my opinion. Please, please share your thoughts and your comments. I can't wait to read them. But y'all, until the next time, I wish you nothing but peace and blessings, and be well. Take care of yourself out there. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, be well.